Okay, and it's on the air, and I'm going to start the recording for Camtasia. We are live on the air, and this will also be edited, and music will be added, and swirling computers will be added later on today. But if you are on live with us on YouTube, like Laura is, you're going to see all the mistakes. Yay! This will be fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and young men and young women from Another Choice Virtual Charter School. This is our very, very first YouTube live broadcast, live streaming broadcast. And it is week 7 of Tuesday, October 10th, 2017, and it's Another Choice Virtual Charter School morning news at 9. Let's go ahead and we will pledge allegiance to the flag. If you'd like to join us, please stand, face the flag either in your room or on the computer. Put your right hand over your heart and ready to begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And all right, so let's get a cool little pointer here. All right, so today's Tuesday. Tonight, this is very important. Very important. If you are a senior, if you are planning to graduate anytime in 2018, we have a meeting for you tonight with and your parents tonight at 6 o'clock. And today is also Ada Lovelace Day. I didn't know about her until I made up this calendar. She was born in, I don't know, 1700 sometime. And it was, she's a math and computer pioneer, inventor. Yes, the end of the first quarter is coming up. We'll talk about that in a minute, Laura. High school PSAT test. This is for anyone who is in 10th grade. Hey, Laura, what grade are you in? I'm thinking you're in 10th grade. Yeah, all right. So this affects you. Are you going to this tomorrow? All right. Yeah, tomorrow, I believe it starts at 7:30. You should have an email from Miss Hearn in your Gmail box. It's at the Nampa Civic Center. It will take until about 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You need to bring a book. You need to leave your cell phone at home, or at least it will be taken away from you when you're there. This is a practice for the SAT test. It doesn't count, but it will give you a practice, and we highly encourage anybody who plans to take the SAT test when they're in 11th grade or 12th grade to take this, just as a way to do it. Yeah, she said to bring a book, I guess, because if you finish the test early, you're not going to be able to do anything with your cell phone. So bring a book to read if you finish early. And picture retakes. This is another important thing going on this week. It's like everyday important stuff. Picture retakes in the Nampa lab this Thursday, 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then, of course, on Friday, the computer labs are always closed. But there will be a parent meeting for kindergarten through 6th graders from 8:30 to 9:30 at the Flying M in Nampa. That's this Friday. And on Monday, if you have checked out the Hispanic Leadership Summit, I haven't talked to Mrs. Rojas about it yet, but to see if it's filled, we'll talk more about that in a minute. On the 17th, this is important too. Tuesday, a week from tonight, Internet Safety Night, 7 p.m., Nampa Civic Center. We'll talk about that in a minute. Also, Title I, if you are a Title I student, your parents have a meeting at Wahoo's at 1 p.m. I'm wondering what your parents are going to be doing at Wahoo's on the 17th at 1 p.m. I'm thinking they're going to be doing the paint guns or something like that there, so, or the laser guns. Oh, you won't be able to go to the Internet Safety Night? Your parents might want to go to it anyway, even if you can't go. We'll talk about that in a minute, Laura. Okay, on the 19th, this is for 7th and 8th graders only. There is a tie-dye t-shirt and Minute to Win It pizza night. That's Thursday night, the night before the end of the first quarter. The big day. Make sure you have all your work in there. Yeah, I know. They're going to have pizza. Only 7th and 8th graders this time. They're going to have 4 nights this year. That is only for middle school, only for 7th or 8th graders. And it's this is the first one. Why are they going to have it? Because we leave the 7th and 8th graders out a lot. You know, the high schoolers get proms, they get other fun things, and the 7th and 8th graders miss out on all the field trips from the elementary, and they miss out on the big things with the high school. So this is only for middle schoolers, 7th and 8th graders. Going on, okay, the next week, Health Science Experience on the 24th. We'll talk more about that again in a minute. See, that's for age 16 and older. You can't be in 7th or 8th grade and go to that. And then a week from, 2 weeks from this Thursday, parent-teacher conferences from 4:30 to 8 p.m. That's going to be at the Nampa Civic Center also. Kindergarten through 6th grade are going on a field trip to Farmstead. See? Now 7th and 8th graders invited then. And this will also be anti-bullying week. So every day that week, there is going to be something fun cooked up by our student council to do something fun. Let's see, why is the end of the first quarter on week 8 instead of week 9 instead of usual? I don't know. That's just the way it worked out this time. So we don't know, but at least we've got it in there, so it's okay. And at the end of the first quarter for the high school and the middle school, it's not set in stone. This is good to have your work caught up and you get a report card, but the thing that's actually going to go on your permanent records is going to be the end of the semester. So even though it's the end of week 8, it's still okay. Then Halloween party. Yes, we will be having a Halloween party for everybody at the school on the 31st from 1:30 to 2:30. That'll be in the Nampa lab here outside in the parking lot. And then anything else? And then on the 10th, we have the parent meetings. I haven't put it in yet, but I believe the 5th is the day the time changes. So we get an extra hour of sleep. That's the day I look forward to the most over the year. All right, let's go on. All right, so this is about tonight. Class of 18. This is what you need to bring tonight at 6 o'clock. And this meeting is to help you get ready for college. All right, those of you who are interested in getting ready for college, you need to bring Social Security number, your FSA ID, and that has to be created by October 5th. Today is the 10th, and so it's too late to create it, I guess. Talk to Ms. Hearn about that. Income tax information for both student and parents, current or previous year's information, personal or school laptop, and contact Ms. Hearn with that. Any questions? I'll be here at 6 o'clock. So if you come to that meeting tonight, I will be here. This is graduating students. It is a mandatory graduation meeting tonight at ACVS Nampa Computer Lab. And you can see me in person. All right, going on. Hispanic Youth Leadership Summit, save the date. That will be a week, not a week, it'll be next Monday. So October 16th, if you have any questions, check with Ms. Rojas. It'll be a great day though, all day long. Picture retakes this Thursday, 9 to 3 in the Nampa Lab. Internet Safety Night, let me talk a little bit about that. Tuesday the 17th, that's a week from today, 7 p.m. at the Nampa Civic Center. The guest speaker, Mark Dalton, is an investigator from the Idaho Attorney General Internet Crimes Against Children Unit, and he's going to talk about cyberbullying, social networking, cell phones and sexting, and safety strategies. And parents and guardians are invited. They are also, I asked Mrs. Grover about this yesterday. She said that parents and guardians are invited. It's only our school, so well, you know, there'll probably be plenty of room. If your parents and guardians would like to bring friends or relatives from other schools, that would be okay. Students in grades 7 through 12 are welcome, but it's going to be kind of sketchy content. So parents, please use discretion on whether or not they should come. And they say it's important to be cyber smart and make your experience online a safe one. It is critically important that parents supervise their children's internet use, as we've seen all too often. Trusting children are particularly vulnerable to sexual predators and other cyber criminals. It is a scary thing. I love the internet, but it's worse than fire sometimes. All right, the 2017 Health Science Experience Night. These are for people who are 16 years and older. And for more information, this is all through ISU, the Idaho State University in Meridian. So call this number if you have questions, 208-373-1798. And middle school harvest party. This is for just 7th and 8th graders. Thursday the 19th, 7 to 8 p.m. in the parking lot. You'll be tie-dyeing t-shirts because we want to make sure we know who you are. The next time you come to one of these activities, you need to wear those t-shirts. And you'll be playing games, minute-to-minute games, and you'll be having free pizza, 100% free. You get free t-shirt, free pizza, free games. You know, what could be better than this? What are you coming as at Halloween, Lara? She's talking. A vampire, cool. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. All right, Tuesday clubs today from 10 to 11. In a few minutes, it'll be kindergarten through 6, coloring and journal with Mrs. Hodges. 11 to 12 will be Pen Pal Palooza with Mrs. Churchwell. 1 to 2 today, Disney film study with Mr. Gibson. 2 to 3 will be the 7th through 12th grade coloring with Mrs. Sanders. 2 to 3 will be the board game design with Mr. Hunter, and 3 to 4 will be epic trading cards with Mr. Josephson. In Caldwell, in a few minutes, will be the origami club with Mrs. Vincent, and in Boise, from 10 to 11, will be the Lego club with my friend Michelle Carroll. All right, in Wednesday clubs in Nampa, 11 to 12 will be the Lego club with Mrs. Murphy. 12 to 30 to 1:30 will be K through 2nd grade Forensics Mystery Club with Mrs. Wolf. second through either 2 o'clock through 3 o'clock is the Yarn Club with Mrs. Dacus, and 3 to 4 is the Lifetime Sports Club with Mrs. Willis. In Caldwell from 10 to 11, it's the Chess Club with Mr. Boomer. And on Thursday, 10 to 11, grades 3 to 4, Forensic Mystery Club with Mrs. Grauberger. 10 to 11 is the Story Time and Booking Club with Mrs. Popescu. 1 to 2 is the Art Club with Mrs. Linker. 2 to 3 is the Future Hispanics Leaders or FHLA clubs with Miss Roja. 3 to 4:30 is the Chess and Video Games Club with Mr. Brown. In Caldwell, 10 to 11 is Game Board Design with Mr. Hunter. And in Boise, from 10 to 11 is the Board Games Club with Mrs. Hawes. And headphones are still for sale for $8 in the Nampa office. They are good quality headphones, I understand. The state of Idaho requires 4 to 6 hours. Hey, Jason's here. Hi, Jason. 4 to 6 hours of schoolwork every day. 4 to 6 hours a day. That's all we ask. The rest is 18 to 20 hours is all yours. Jason, are you in 12th grade this year? I can't remember. Oh, that's okay, Jason. Are you in 12th grade this year? I don't remember what grade you're in. Awesome. Awesome. There is a meeting. If you're planning to graduate next year, come to the meeting tonight. I'll see you here at the lab, okay? If you're planning to graduate in 2018. He's writing. Oh, the year after. Okay, great. All right, so read aloud with your family or 2 pets, 20 minutes every day. Does walking make you smarter? Yes. Here's your brain after sitting quietly for 20 minutes. Here's your brain after 20-minute walk. I need to walk more. I'm going to start doing that again. All right. Hey, it's anti-procrastination week. And so, are you guys procrastinating about something? I know there are some people who have procrastinating starting 1 or 2 of their classes, or they're procrastinating thinking about what they're going to do after high school, or they're procrastinating about cleaning their bedroom. Whatever you are thinking about but you haven't started yet, we're going to help you get started. We're going to motivate you to get started this year. So you see these 2 guys here? They are trying to get up to the summit here. And this is just an imaginary pathway up to your dreams. So there's the base camp and there's the ascent. A base camp is pretending like you got you got your degree from graduating from high school, and then you go this far. There you graduate from college. Shortly after that, hopefully you get hired at your dream job, and hopefully after that all your dreams are fulfilled. So if the thing we're talking about today is getting started. We just want to talk about how to get started on your journey. Because you know what? We're all guilty of procrastinating from time to time. Some of us a little more than others. Some of us, I think it's built into our genes. 20% of us identify ourselves as being chronic procrastinators. When we procrastinate, what might have been seemed like a simple task morphs into something much more difficult. So why do you think we do that to ourselves? The best way to accomplish a task is simply begin doing it. The journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. That's from a guy named Lao Tzu. It's the first step that can be the most difficult. Another way to put it was said by the Reverend Robert Schuller. He said, once begun, half done. So if you are procrastinating about something, take that first step to completing the task. It's a great place to begin, not tomorrow, but today. So what I want you to do, if you're procrastinating about something, I want you to do something today. Just even if it's an assignment, only put your name and date on the first page. If it's cleaning your room, I want you to pick up 1 or 2 things. Put it away. That's it, okay? And then maybe if you have more time, put some more things away. But just start with at least 1 step today. So, you guys have something to work on today that you're going to give up procrastinating about? I was procrastinating about picking the apples off my trees in the orchard, and I told a family about it last night. Oh my goodness, I have no apples left. They came and they picked every single apple. I thought they had gone home and it was dark outside. And I saw these people in the backyard picking the apples off my trees. So I have finished that chore. I don't have to pick any more apples for my tree. Woohoo! And so you're procrastinating reading. Oh my goodness, my favorite thing to do. That's what I usually do instead of doing my chores as I read. That's yeah, me too. I read way too much too. Don't get me started on what's his name? The guy, the lightning thief guy, Percy Jackson. If I start reading Percy Jackson, then I don't stop. Or Magnus Chase. I haven't read any of those books yet, but there's 2 of them sitting right there that I am avoiding reading. So that's it for today, guys. We'll see you again Thursday for Good Morning, Another Choice Virtual Charter School, live at 9. Have a great couple days, you guys. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining us. Bye, Jason. Thanks for coming. I missed you at the beginning. I thought maybe you were sick today. Jason, is Jason gone? No, Jason, one thing I didn't tell you about, but I told Laura about, this is all being recorded or streaming live on YouTube right now. So as soon as I turn this off, it's going to be saved to YouTube, but I don't know how to get it to you yet. It's all on private, and you're not on my private list even, so I don't know how to get it to you, but I will try to figure out how to send the link, okay? Yeah, so it's going to go on YouTube before it's even edited, but then I'll have the edited version on the rest of the sites other than YouTube. Yes, Laura? Try typing in ACVS or I put it under hashtag ACVS and ACVS. So try typing in either of those and see if it pops up, okay? Give me a minute. We'll turn it, let me try stopping the recording. Stop.